So you want to learn how to destroy and ruin your life as fast as possible. Well, you're in luck, my friend, because in the modern world, it is as easy as ever to do this. And this video will teach you exactly how to butcher and ruin your life so you live a miserable hellhole for the rest of your counting down days. A good life is composed of good mental health, physical health, and life setup. Obviously, we don't want this. Okay, we don't want good mental health, we don't want a good physical health, and we don't want good life setup. So let's work on destroying these three columns, these three pillars of a good life. Let's first start on destroying your mental health. Let's talk about mindfulness. We know in the modern world how mindless everyone is. Most of the people who clicked on this video are gone. People are so fucking destroyed. Their attention spans are in the bins. They cannot focus on anything because of how destroyed people's attention spans are. The way to cure this is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is just being present in the moment. People do this through like meditation and there's a few ways, and prayer. There's many ways to do this. But we don't want to have mindfulness. We want to be as mindless as ever. So the way to be as mindless as ever is to just infinitely scroll, and especially on TikTok. TikTok is notoriously good at creating mindless zombies. So make sure you stay on TikTok a lot. And whenever you scroll or browse the internet, make sure you have multiple tabs open. 10 at least, 10 minimum. Because you want to have this huge barrage of just information being flooded at you. You don't want to be focused on one thing at once, ever. You just want to have your attention just split between different things. So make sure you have many tabs open. Vitamin D3 boosts mood for men, and obviously we don't want that. So how do we actually decrease the levels of vitamin D3 in our body? Well, make sure to not take any vitamin D3 supplements. That would be giving you the exact opposite effect. And going outside, going into the sun, gives you vitamin D3. Which is obviously what we don't want, because it gives you a good mood when you go into the sun. So make sure you stay indoors all the time. Physical exercise has been studied really deep and has been proven more effective than antidepressants, those fucking pills that the doctors just shove in your throat. Obviously, we don't want to cure depression, right? We want to stay depressed. So make sure to never engage in physical exercise. Goals give men a feeling of purpose, drive, and ambition, which gives you fuel to live your life and makes you excited whenever you wake up. We don't want that. So make sure you have no goals. Do not set yourself any goals. Make sure you literally just live life as this existence. You're just existing, you're not living. Day by day by day, make sure you have zero goals, because this will make you feel like shit. And this is exactly what we want. Bonus tip. Overthinking and stress is extremely effective at destroying your mental health. So make sure you are overthinking all the time about any case, whatever it is. Make sure you overthink as much as possible and try to stress as much as possible, because stress increases your cortisol levels, which destroys your testosterone levels, which is really good if you want to feel like shit and destroy your mental health. So make sure you stress a lot. So now that your mental health is absolutely destroyed, let's work on fucking up your physical health, which will even further destroy your mental health. Never do any form of exercise, especially do not weightlift. If you're gonna do any form of exercise, make sure it is not weightlifting, because weightlifting actually improves the levels of confidence in men a fucking stupid amount. The confidence levels skyrocket as you watch your literal flesh change and you grow biceps and like a good aesthetic physique, and people start commenting on it, and girls start, oh, nice physique, and guys are like, they respect your physique. We don't want that. So make sure to never ever, this is a big no-no, a big red flag. Do not ever engage in weightlifting. This will really fuck up your physical health and the way your body looks, which further fucks your mental health. Make sure to always eat garbage foods. Foods where you don't even know the ingredients. Foods where like it's fucking engineered by these factories, plant-based meat, like shit like that. Make sure to eat garbage, junk food all the time. Never ever eat good foods. This will make you look and feel like shit. It's acceptable on a bulk sometimes, but you're not gonna be bulking, you're not gonna be doing any exercise. So make sure you always eat like shit. Never eat good foods. You will feel horrible, you will look horrible, which further destroys your mental health and especially your physical health. Drugs, especially weed, make you feel happy when you shouldn't be. It kind of clouds your view of the world, your existence. You feel like, oh wow, life is good, when it really isn't. So to kind of trick your brain into not, ending it all too early, make sure to smoke a lot of weed. Make sure to never be sober. Take as much drugs as you can. Take as much weed as you can. This makes you feel like you're living a good life when you really aren't. The harder drugs you take, the faster your life gets ruined. And we are speedrunning a ruined life, which is good for our purpose. Make sure to eat a lot of food because you're gonna try and get fat. You're gonna want to try and get fat. So eat a lot of food, as much as possible. Make sure you get fat. And to further speed up this process of you getting fat, try and have a lot of alcohol in you. Become an alcoholic, just drink and drink and drink and drink. This will make your physique look so pudgy and raise your estrogen levels, which is horrible for you as a man. You'll start developing gynecomastia, which will destroy your confidence. So do it. Make sure you eat a lot, drink a lot, and you just enjoy that little pudgy physique you have. Your mental health and physical health will be butchered. Water is really good for you, which means it's a poison in our case. So technically, water is poison. Don't drink water. Do not drink water. If you drink water, you will feel better and you will feel healthier. And this speeds up your body's process of healing and getting rid of like alcohol and getting rid of drugs, whatever it is. So don't drink water. Water is not good for our purpose. You wanna like butcher your life, do not drink water. Sleep speeds up and repairs all the good processes in your body, which is great, but we don't want that. So make sure to sleep as little as possible. This will make sure you are feeling as unrested as possible, as irritable as possible, and you will detoxify your body as slow as possible, which is great for our purposes. We want to destroy your life. Make sure to sleep as little as possible. It will make you feel like shit, which is absolutely phenomenal for our purpose. Now, if you followed everything I've told you to do, your life is in the bin. Your life is absolutely annihilated. But there are a few more things we can do to make sure you are absolutely gone, damage is irreversible, and your life is absolutely demolished, annihilated, gone. Let's set your life up in a way where it's horrible. This is where life setup comes in, but we will not do life setup in a good way because that actually helps your life. We're gonna destroy your life setup. Do not speak to your family, your loved ones. Do not speak to them. Do not speak to them, and make sure you start hating them for the dumbest reasons. For example, your brother, like, he made you a sandwich and there wasn't cheese in there where you asked for cheese. Make sure you start vigorously hating him and verbally abusing him. This will break your family relationship up, which will make you feel very lonely. Awesome. Make sure you are always broke. As men, it is very important for us to provide physically and especially financially to the people we love. Without any sort of finance, if we are broke, we're almost useless in the modern world. And people like us when we're useful. People really don't like us when we're useless. So make sure you're useless. Do not ever try and get rich. Do not ever try and spend. Do not ever try and make some money for yourself. Stay broke because people will really not like us this way. If you have any friends, cut them off immediately and make sure to do it in a very disrespectful way. Especially the good ones. Your good and close friends may try and reverse this whole process. They may try and save you. They are very important. So make sure you cut them off and destroy them. Make sure you let them know that you absolutely despise them and be as rude and disrespectful as possible with them. This will make sure they will never come back to you and try and help. So make sure you cut off all your friends, especially your good ones. You will feel as lonely as ever, which is great. On the off chance that you have a lover, make sure you stop sleeping with her. Stop sleeping in the same bed. Stop spending time with her. Make sure you spend zero time with her. And when she complains about it, just be disrespectful and dismissive about it. Make sure that whenever you see her, you give her this disgusted look. If she isn't a damaged woman, she will likely leave you, which is awesome. Nice. Bonus tip to make her leave faster: yell at her and blame all your problems on her. Make her feel like shit. Accountability and responsibility is a great virtue for men. We can't have anything great in our lives, so let's make sure you destroy that. Take no accountability in any problem you have. Make sure to blame it on other people and especially the world, the universe. Oh, I'm broke because the universe hates me. Make sure you blame all your problems on the universe, on the world, on your boss, on your wife, on your friends, on your family. Do not ever take accountability as a man and never take responsibility. This will surely destroy your life setup. If you've made any big mistakes in the past, live in them and ruminate over them. PTSD is a very powerful thing and it will haunt your mind. So make sure to always live in your past. Live in your past mistakes. Think about them, ruminate over them, and just think, fuck, I could have done this, I could have done this, I could have done that, I could have done that. Make sure to live in your past and allow the PTSD to haunt you day by day. You'll be like just standing around and then you will stop moving because you'll start thinking about the fucked up things you've done. Make sure to start living in them. Never ever forgive yourself. Not only when it comes to yourself, you're going to make sure to never forgive yourself, but to others too. So if people have made mistakes and hurt you in the past, make sure to never forgive them. Refuse to forgive, because forgiveness really, really improves your soul and your mental health. We don't want that. So for the rest of your life, I want you to focus on immediate comfort. Focus on immediate comfort, whatever feels good in the moment. This is really, really, really good in the moment, but in the long run, absolutely destroys your life. Delayed gratification is actually what gives you a better life in the future. We don't want that. We want a destroyed, ruined life. So make sure to always focus on feeling good in the moment. If you want to eat the sweeties and the ice cream, go for it. If you want to jerk off because it's going to feel good, go for it. Why not? If you want to take the drugs, guess what you do? Exactly. You go for it, because it's going to destroy your life in the long run, which is exactly what we want. Now, if you followed these steps I've given you, congratulations. You are absolutely depressed. Your life is in shambles, your life is gone, and you have done irreversible damage. Great. You've successfully accomplished the purpose of this video. You've absolutely ruined your life. You're fucked and you're in the darkest depths of depression. Climbing out will be very, very hard to say. So congratulations, comment down below how bad your life is now. And make sure to not click the first link in the description, because the first link in the description is gonna make you fucking rich. You're gonna learn how to make a stupid amount of money. So don't click the first link in the description, because making money will actually improve your life. Do not click the first link. Take care, brother. Or actually don't, because taking care will lead to a good life. Make sure you don't take care of yourself. Peace. No. Hate.